Hi, Tim from Kingdom Sewing. We're going to talk about the Janome Skyline S5 sewing machine. It just came out. It's kind of an in-between between the Memorcraft 6300 and the Memorcraft 6600. It has the longer arm space right here of 8 3/4 inches. So that's more than your standard sewing machine, which is around 6 or 7 inches right there. Just touch on some of the features here. We'll jump to one of the heart of this machine. It's a metal frame. You don't see that in too many sewing machines out there nowadays. We're going to go to the needle plate in here as well, so take this off. The throat plate here on most Janomes is 7 millimeters. This is 9, and that really helps out in your letters or your decorative stitches. When you see a 9 millimeter wide decorative stitch, really pretty there. But the feature I'm going to show you, you're going to push this button down. Most machines have the screws that are holding the needle plate down, which takes forever. I just push that button and the needle plate lifts up and I can take that out. Putting it in, it just snaps into place. What you get with this machine, normally you have to buy it from other brands, is a straight stitch needle plate. And if you look, you actually can see 3 holes here. So I have needle center position. The right side would be for my 1/4 inch and the left side would be for my free motion. So I don't think I've ever seen that where you actually have 3 holes in a straight stitch needle plate where you can position it the way you want it to. So great feature right there. Knee lift, which is really nice when you're doing applique. You just need to have your hands up on the machine. Very few machines nowadays you don't get to see the thread cutter, so we have the built-in thread cutter here. The Memorcraft 6300, the model below this, that I'm actually discontinuing because of this machine. This has the start-stop button that the 6300 does not. This has the new style needle threader. It stays down there so you could use the same hand to thread it instead of trying to twist your hands to both hands over there. So really great features here. You have your center needle position. You have your left position free motion. Your zigzag you could just quickly jump to. The other ones you just type in the stitch you want there. Mirror image here, really nice feature. This button right here is what they call a pattern start button. If I started sewing like a blanket stitch or any of the decorative stitches and somehow I stopped and messed up or torn a corner and I need to go back to the start, then simply by touching that button right there, it will go back to the start of the pattern. Really good on like a blanket stitch or something like that. This button right here, you can see is a key. If I'm doing something around my needle plate and I don't want the needle coming down on my finger, all I have to do is touch that lock button and it locks the complete sewing machine. Nothing will happen on the machine until I unlock it there. So really good feature right there. The lettering with the 9 millimeters, we could do a lot of letters, so name something, date something, anything like that. And if you just look, you can see a lot of decorative stitches on this machine. Looking down in here with the well, so I have the horizontal spool. Everything can be covered up, so I don't get any dust on it there. Something very rare you see in sewing machines nowadays, I can open this up and I could check my threading, see if something got wrapped around there or anything like that. I can clean it out instead of taking it into a sewing machine store to do a simple clean out in there if something got wrapped around there. Really nice machine for the money. This is normally $14.95. We just got in their store. We're going to have it at an introductory price of $1,295 there. So that is the Janome Skyline S5, and you can get that from Kingdom Sewing in Northridge or Simi Valley, California. Our number is 818-993-8933 or 805-579-1571.